Do you know, my hair hasn't been the same since I got back from overseas. It didn't used to do that. And what is this? What is that? I've never had that before. At least my mustache is still looking good. Do you know, I'm realizing that in 3 weeks I've got to go back to uni. I've been on holiday for the last 4 months from study, and it's during that time that I somehow decided to become like just minorly internet famous. So it's dawning on me that I don't know how I'm going to do this while I'm also studying. And the answer might be that I feel more compelled than ever to make content because typically that's when I'm at my most productive on this app, is when I should be working on something else. So there's going to be a lot of this behavior in the next 4 months, but I will not have the time available that I have now for editing. So my productivity may increase while my quality control drops. Also, why the fuck did I choose graphic design? I like design and I'm good at it, but studying graphic design is so much more than just doing design. It's doing the design work and following a structured design process and then having to document the entire process and justify all of your choices. I hate justifying my choices. I've been doing a 4-year degree for 4 years and I'm still only halfway done. And I chose a 4-year degree because my thrifty sensibility reason that getting 2 degrees over the course of 4 years was better bang for my buck than getting 1 degree over 3 years. It's not even technically 2 degrees, but when I graduate, I'm definitely going to be telling everyone I've got 2 degrees. I thought it was the communications major that was going to mess me up because I knew that I liked design work, but I also knew that I hated writing. But it turns out that 90% of the comms work you can get through just by talking out of your ass and peppering it with jargon to make it sound intellectual, and I'm good at that. That's a quality about myself that I find really obnoxious, by the way, so don't worry. But the design work is so much worse because it's the design process plus that. And the part of it that is fun, which is the design work, is kind of sullied by the fact that I've got all of the documentation process looming over me and ruining it. I don't know, most of you followed me for snarky feminist content, but I also think a lot of you are in the grip of a parasocial relationship with me now, so I'm going to take advantage of it, and I'm going to sit here with weird hair worrying about what's going to happen in 3 weeks and regretting a lot of my choices. And I'm grateful to have access to higher education, but I am in my 30s and I've been doing this for 4 years and I'm nowhere near the finish line. And yeah, I have a bigger vocabulary, but I also have even lower self-esteem than when I started, and I have an even more agonizing awareness of all of my inadequacies and even less idea of what I want to do for a career than when I began. I have even more skills and somehow even less audacity with which to wield them. Also, my tripod broke while I was on holiday, but actually this shaky camera thing kind of fits the mood. Now my hair's doing this, but I do still have my mustache.